There's some fun things going on in today's video as I share an update on our basement renovation, what's happening in my backyard garden, and just bringing you along on what a day in the life looks like for us as a family of 6, and also a fun special pizza recipe that you will enjoy and your whole family will love. So join me today. What am I going to do with Kitty?
Play with it? Yeah. It is so hard to get outside. Uh-oh. The girl's arm can come out.
Well, welcome to a day in the life vlog. I thought I would bring you along today on what a typical Friday looks like for me as a stay-at-home mama of 4 and just kind of how our day works. I have Fridays as more of a relaxed day for us. I do 4 days a week of schooling and Friday is off, or it's a catch-up day or something. I have already started some laundry, I've started some bagels, we've had a Lego party and started playing with Legos. It's already 9:30, so it's already been going for the day. It's a beautiful sunny day, only supposed to be in the 40s though, so not a really warm spring day, hence the longer sweater, which is from Quince, by the way. If you haven't checked out their site, please do. High quality is what I've been going for. I do thrift still, of course, for some clothes, but I've been wanting quality over quantity, and this one will be one that stands the test of time, that I really enjoy having something that's 100% cotton, not any of these fake materials. Polyester just doesn't suit me well. So anyways, hence the sweater and jeans, and just gonna be doing more of a fallish style, fall fashion, I guess, today. Anyways, so Friday is a fun day for the kiddos. They're gonna have their morning lattes, decaf lattes I'll make here in a little bit. We enjoy pizza every Friday night, homemade pizza. We go to our ice cream store that we have, our family has, by the way, ice cream and toy store that we own. So we have that after our supper too. It's kind of just a fun day to bring you along. So here's what we're gonna be doing, and I will just tackle my day with you guys. Well, while the kids are playing contently in the living area, after I made some bagels too. I'm just gonna put some laundry away and keep going with life. So our room is still shared with our little baby, and we, if you didn't know, we're doing a basement renovation. So our basement renovation will have our girls in that room, and then our 2 boys will share our other room up here. So it will become a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home instead of 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. And we're doing great in our 950 square foot. It'll just be nice to have some extra space for life and growth, and we have the basement, so why not go ahead and make sure we utilize that space. So I did share a video about that, and I'll even take you downstairs later today and show you kind of what the plan is of what I would like to add, a few more things, and the hot topic of what kind of a door to have in our bathroom, because there's something I didn't address in the other video that I think a lot of you suggested that we honestly can't have due to the layout of our basement. But I'm gonna keep putting some clothes away here and then get the baby down in here, so hence putting the laundry away that I folded last night. So I tackle 2 things at once usually. So last night I was watching a show with my husband while we were folding laundry, so got a few things done. it. Cookie, and there's the baby. Yummy. Dory. It was the most beautiful morning. The spring sunshine crept into every cottage along Brambly Hedge, and the little windows in the trees were opened wide. Happy birthday, Wilfred, said Mr. and Mrs. Toadflax sleepily. He tore off the pretty wrappings and scattered them all over the floor. There is a little bit of life coming up. It's so exciting. Oh, my tulips. Some of these were from years previous. As you can tell, they're a thicker bunch. But then I planted, I think, 100 and some bulbs last fall. So excited for those. They're kind of just scattered throughout my cottage garden. Some here, some on that garden, and then some over by the house area over there. Also plant some hyacinth here and some daffodils and some tulips. So this garden just doesn't get enough sun. Maybe I'll add some other perennials or something here. It looks like I accidentally dropped some flowers or something, because there's a few coming up right there. I guess it's going to be very random over there, but it'll be fun to see all the beautiful color coming up here, and I can see all that out my kitchen window too. There it is, so pretty. Maybe some more will be coming up. So here's some tulips here that I've had for a while. This is closest to our house, right here. And then I have a few up over here. I love these ones here because they're right by where I can see out my kitchen window. So that's right there. Yeah, you show me. Good job. Yep, a bunch of tulips here. And some were planted this year, or last fall, I should say. I think I planted 100 and some bulbs. And then I've had some from years past that will pop up, like right over there, too. Kids are resting. It's after lunchtime. I'm going to do some pizza prep. So I'll get some of the salad made up and shred some cheese, grate some cheese, because I get a couple different kinds from Azure Standard in the 5-pound blocks, and then freeze some and just put some in our fridge. And then I'll cut up just like some toppings, because we're gonna have a barbecue chicken sourdough pizza. I just threw my sourdough starter on a pan and cook that. And then I'm gonna do a cheeseburger pizza. So I'm hoping to get that one out on the blog by the time this video goes out. It might not be at that time yet, but it's kind of a fun pizza, and it just has like what you would have on a cheeseburger. Ketchup, mustard, mayo is the base, the sauce, and then you put hamburger on it. I might use sausage this time, not typically, but I use hamburger usually. And then you can do onions, you could put bacon on it. I'd cut up pickles, I put that on there. I'm gonna put some mushrooms on it because some people put mushrooms on their burger. So you kind of just make it what it is and then top it with cheese. And it's just so good. Our kids love it. Probably because it's a little sweeter because of the ketchup, but it's really good and it's a hit. We've served it to multiple guests before too. So that'll be what I'm gonna do here at the start of nap time. And then I might go and show you the basement and talk to you about that a little bit. Stand by this window here because we actually have no electricity down here right now that's hooked up because the electrician came and wired the space up so that we can have our electrical where we need it. So I am standing, like there's the stairs, so I'm standing in this hallway and bookshelf area, so like a book nook hallway zone. And so then like the bathroom would be right here. Here's where the door would be. And this is the big issue that I wanted to address. So I asked you all, should the door swing in and be like 10 inches away from the vanity, or should it swing out against this wall here? So most of you said, put in a pocket door, put in a pocket door. That was my original idea, and I mentioned that at the very beginning of that basement renovation video, the part 1 that I had shared a couple weeks ago. And then I changed my mind and asked you what I should do with the door. And there were a few of you that were a little bit confused about that, why I changed from pocket door to an actual open and close door that goes in and out. So here's the reason. Our ceilings are so short, and let me walk in here and show you if you can see. It's pretty dark. Our shower is going to be right here, so the door would not have enough space to open as a pocket door. And it's so short, you'd have to cut the pocket door rail down, cut the door down, and it would just not be feasible for this space. So it would run into the shower, it would be too short, and there just was so much work and things that were not suitable for this space that we were opting out of that, which I was bummed about because a pocket door would save so much space. So then I thought, okay, I'll just have the door swing out. And then I realized, I don't know if I like that idea. So now my third option, which isn't my favorite, but I think it'll be better space saving wise and not to take up space in this little hallway area, is to honestly put a slider barn door in. I know there is one drawback to that, which is it doesn't fill all the gaps, I guess, of every crack around a door, so you feel a little more exposed. But the one thing with this basement area is it's gonna be our girls' area. It's not any guest room down here. I mean, if we have guests, it'll just be them down here anyways. It's not like we're up in our living space and we have a bunch of people over and they're using the bathroom with a barn door up there. This is more of just a private kids area. So it's not, to me, as big of an issue having a barn slider that is the door to the bathroom. So I think that is the way we're gonna go. It would fit perfectly on this wall. And besides, on this wall, I added a sconce light here. Not for sake of any lighting, because it's by a window. We're getting 4 recessed lights in here, so we're doing all recessed lighting because it's such a short ceiling, but more for aesthetics look. And so then the light switches down here, and I had to move it over from right here where that mark is to over there because I was afraid the barn door would hit that. So, and I wanted it not to be so close to the barn door that it looked silly. But it's hard for me to design this and tell what's going to look right, what's not. I designed our guest cottage, which was a 450 square foot space, and that was a really fun space to do. And this one is something I just really want it to be my style and be something that I really enjoy and that can be usable for years to come. So there's a lot of things that when you design a space that you have to think about. I know many of you have done that, and many people who do this do say it takes a lot of brain power, honestly. So there's that. We resolved that dilemma, at least for now. That's what I think. So anyways, the electrician has been in and wired for lighting and for outlets, which I'm really excited about. But in the bathroom here, I think I have my vanity ordered, so that would go here with the mirrors, and then I'm just gonna do one light above it because it's too close to the wall to do 2. And then we'll have our walk-in shower and the toilet. So I already shared all of that stuff, but I think I have my shower head and vanity picked out. I have one style of vanity that I'm liking. There's just different colors. I might want to do a white or an antique wood color. that's an option. I want to do, I think, beadboard all around in this bathroom. So, and some color. I'm thinking of like a greenish color. I really like a sage green, or Pine Prospect Home redid their guest bathroom last year, and I liked the color she had in that bathroom. So there's some options for that. And so the shower head, the faucet, all that is going to be a bronze color, so it's a little bit different for me. I usually go with like the classic brushed nickel, but in our kitchen, when I did just a simple touch-up last spring, I did like the bronzy antique brass color, and I liked that. So that is what I'm doing here. Plumbers will be coming in to install the plumbing for the laundry area, which is just right here. And if you missed my basement renovation update, like this room will have washer dryer against this wooded wall, and then we're just gonna skim coat that so that won't get sheetrocked out. And then over here, swinging around, this area will be our storage room, sump room, radon unit area, and then this is gonna be our girls' bedroom. So not too much else has been figured out or decided yet. I believe my husband is going to foam board down here for insulation, which we made a mistake and should have done that before the walls were framed up, because you do foam board first usually and then you frame it. So we're learning as we go, but I think he can still cut the slats of foam board to fit in there and then put some spray foam behind it. Foam board was like the best option for moisture wicking, keeping the moisture away from a basement, because basements are really damp, and the reason we are really taking precautions down here is because it has flooded multiple times and had moisture in it. So we have tiling, basement tiling all around the edges, and then we did a like plastic repellent underneath this wood that we have on the floor. So we're trying to take precautions so it doesn't happen again. But there's a little bit of the update, and we'll keep moving along. Some of the processes are a little slower than other parts, so it'll come together, and it'll just be over some time that I'll share footage and video on this project that we have going on. When I get the chance, I really have been enjoying reading You Bet Your Stretch Marks by Abby Halberstad. I have read her two other books, Hard Is Not the Same Thing as Bad and M is for Mama. So it's just something that is so encouraging for a mama's heart, and I've been enjoying just picking it up when I'm nursing or here and there when I have a few minutes. So after that, the kiddos woke up and they get to watch a like 25-minute show every other day. So that's what they are doing right now while I prep the pizza dough. So I'm just making some homemade pizza, like I said, and I like to make a thicker crust with this rising pizza dough, and then I use the sourdough starter as our thin crust. So after the pizza dough mixes, I put it covered on the countertop for about an hour, and we typically head outside and enjoy the fresh air, and then I come back and make the pizza. But first, I get to enjoy making a latte. Coffee is made and we are ready to head outside. I made a honey lavender syrup that I've been loving this spring, so I threw on a couple little dried lavender. He played with the doorbell. Anyways, everything's prepped for pizza and the bagels are done and look delicious. So we're gonna go outside and burn off some energy. Your tractor. Okay. So I've got Emmett, huh? Delicious pizza, so excited to try it. And I did make a different kind of the other pizza instead of the one I originally planned of chicken and barbecue. I did just a Canadian bacon and pepperoni and red sauce since I had some in the fridge.
Nevaeh, did you want something?
Daddy, do you want something? Yeah. Yeah.
Is that good?
Wait, Nevaeh, what did you want?
Daddy wanted the lemon pops.
Okay, now you want lemon poppy seed?
Does he want a lemon poppy seed?
What do you want? You want to try this one, bud? Here you go.
Hope you enjoyed coming along on a little bit of our day and have a blessed and wonderful week.